Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, Bachelor star Colton Underwood reveals a deeply personal secret, while a heartthrob from the 80s reveals a deeply naughty request. We have it all in the hot dish. Then everyone's wearing it. Athleisure continues to be the go-to style for so many of us. But how do you step it up a bit? Sara Rogers is here to help. And you asked, we have delivered. Picky Ted tries the Minnesota pretzel salad for the very first time, and his response is classic Ted. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, White Bear Lake. Good morning, Norwood, Young America. Good morning, Stillwater. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show, everybody. I'm Jace. Please say hello to my sidekick sister from another mister and Ponderosa's Employee of the Month, Kendall Mark, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning, my dear, dear friend.
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa or Bonanza, depending on where you lived in the country.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never had either.
Oh, it's so good. We talked about it a few days ago. It's so good. So
good.
You look fantastic today.
Well, thanks. It's the new shoes. I just know it.
Yeah. It's more than that. Just tip to tail, you look fantastic.
Why, thank you very much. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And happy Audience Day. Let's say hello to our audience today. To my left, let's say hi to Carol. Hi, Carol. Carol, where are you zooming in from, sweetie? Oh, you're muted, Carol. You're muted. Let's go to Vince. Now, Vince, you win the award for the best audience setup ever. Look at that shot, Vince. Look at that. Vince, you're muted as well. We'll get back to both of you in just a second. Let's let them unmute, Kendall, and we'll get back to them. Are they unmuted now? Carol can hear me? No, they can't. We'll get back to them a little bit later.
Ted, figure it out.
Did you see Vince? Yes. We don't even put that much effort into this shot.
I
Look,
know.
Vince, and we saw Vince prepping before the show.
Yeah.
Love him. He was getting ready. He was staging. He was making sure the angle was right. He wanted to make sure the lighting was good, because it's all about lighting.
It is.
I would actually look 83 if it wasn't for the lighting here.
Me too.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say, I always try to support my friends, and he's family here, Christopher Straub. Y'all know him. You love him. You buy his books about various animals, this animal. But Christopher, he's by design a designer. And he was watching our show a couple weeks ago, and I wore this tie for the first time. He said that tie's lovely, but you need a matching pocket square. So Christopher, just as a gift out of the goodness of his heart, made this beautiful little pocket square for good old little Jason. What? Yeah. He shipped it to my house. So I am wearing a Christopher Straub original. I feel fancy.
It's fabulous.
Do you like it? Yeah.
I do really like it. It helps pop the tie, too.
I know, and our boss, if you want to make our boss, now we have different layers of bosses. We have Jeff, he's the bottom of the casserole. You know what I mean? Important, but the bottom, then we have the middle layer. We have Mim, I talk about her all the time. Then the top of the casserole, Sheila Oliver.
The hash browns.
Ooh, very fancy. Sheila Oliver is the grande dame of the joint.
Yes.
And she loves pocket squares. If you want to make her happy, just wear a pocket square. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
I forgot just have nice, just look the way you do. You're perfect.
Okay.
You're perfect just the way you are.
Sheila Oliver, you can also win her car if you come visit us sometime.
Various times. Yeah, I give her
audience.
car away. I've been known to give away our boss's car from time to time. Who knows? I may give it to Vince today. Or you watching. Let's get started. Leo rolling. It's time for the hot dish. We got good stuff today. By the way, today's hot dish, vegan. For our vegan friends, I've made the hot dish vegan today.
That's fabulous. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're not vegan. Bachelor Nation is shocked this morning. Former bachelor and amateur fence jumper, Colton, put the rumors to bed this morning on GMA and had a personal revelation. Look at this.
Obviously, this year's been a lot for a lot of people, and it's probably made a lot of people look themselves in the mirror and figure out who they are and what they've been running from or what they've been putting off in their lives. And for me, I've ran from myself for a long time. I've hated myself for a long time, and I'm gay, and I came to terms with that earlier this year and have been processing it. And the next step in all of this was sort of letting people know. Still nervous, but yeah, it's been a journey for sure.
Obviously, there's a lot to say. I have something funny about GMA in a second, but I'm going to lead with the important part. And that is, this is all I want to say. It's the whole thing of, we've had fun on the show with Colton before. But what I want to lead with is the fact that I know, as somebody that came out of the closet, as somebody that my best friend Jason Diener built the bridge that I walked on, I had a pretty easy coming out story. My mother was lovely. My family was lovely. My friends were lovely. But here's what I know for certain, is that what Colton did is going to help so many boys and young men in his position. And what I mean by that is, and I don't like generalities, but I'm going to speak in generalities because it is the truth. There are boys playing football in a kind of jockish world, a very macho world. Or there are boys that, because of religious beliefs, feel that they can't live their truth. Colton lived both of those. Colton had that on his shoulders and wasn't able to live his truth. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And trust me, and this is one of the things I said to Dar in '96 when I came out publicly. I was, I knew for basically for years, but I said to her, I go, imagine what it's like not being able to be yourself. Just think about that. That's what that guy had to deal with. I also want to say here, I have nothing to say. I'm not excusing the accusations. I mean, he had stalking things. I mean, that's a whole other Sally Jesse Raphael show. What I'm concentrating on is I'm celebrating the fact that what he did today is going to help other people that need to live or want to reveal their truth in these situations where it's hard to do. It's hard to do. It's hard.
Yeah, he has all those things that you mentioned, whether that be faith or football.
Yeah.
It's also The Bachelor, women fawning over him, all the pressures that come with just picking someone.
Yeah.
Period. And then to know in your heart that I'm just guessing that he was thinking, well, maybe I'm not.
Yeah.
Maybe this will work out and
Yes.
I'll pick someone. Gosh, that would just be a
That's
weight.
horrible. Yes. And I'm not picking on religion. Don't misinterpret.
No.
I'm just saying he's spoken of the
Yes.
struggle,
Yes.
within his own religious beliefs. He famously professed that he was a virgin, and we wanted to go back into the Wayback Machine and this now questionable moment from his season. Look at this. I mentioned some guest stars. Billy Eichner was on last night, and he made a joke. What was this joke about, you two?
So they're
Well, there
talking.
it is.
Yeah, so they're talking about Colton's virginity. Shocking, right? And he said, "Well, maybe you are the first gay bachelor."
And you don't know it.
And what was Colton's reaction?
Haha.
Uncomfortable laugh? oh, like right there. Yeah.
And then we quickly.
Yeah. And, there's a thing on Twitter saying, even if you guessed it or made a joke about it, today's not the day to go. I told you so, because that possibly affects other people watching to be embarrassed to come out again. I ain't going to do that. So, no. But congratulations. Great interview with Robin Roberts. You can see the whole thing right there. It's actually 74. 74 to be very clear. Yeah. That's right. Never, ever. Never had a boss try to change me either. I love that. Next up, anyone over the age of 40 will remember this name. Christopher Atkins. He was one of the biggest heartthrobs in the world after hitting it big in the 1980 movie The Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields. Atkins was an unknown actor at the time and became one of the first male stars to bear it all, and I mean all. We're talking buck naked in the movie. Now Atkins is 60 and making headlines again thanks to an interview with Page Six. Christopher says he's single again and ready to mingle, saying he's looking for a lady who is up for making whoopee at least twice a day.
What?
Twice. 3 times a lady. Yeah.
This is in his like calling card of swipe right if, swipe left if.
I mean, he's Christopher Atkins. He wooed Sue Ellen on Dallas. Again, everything comes back to Dallas. But I'm just saying, he was on a season of Dallas. Anyway. But yeah, he looks amazing. At 60, he is still getting it done.
I don't care. That's not how you woo a lady. Oh, by the way, I've never met you. I happen to be a babe. I'm really hot, so you should at least boink me twice a day. Go yourself. No, go away.
I think Kendall put an exclamation point on that conversation right there. I know, look, that may not be the way to woo a lady.
No.
That is a way to woo some people. I'm just being real. Lady? No. Wanting to make whoopee twice a day? Maybe. And if you're Christopher Atkins, still looking good at 60, you can ask for that.
I mean, you
may not get it.
Right.
Yeah.
You do you and do what you do, but like to just be like, date me because this is all I ask of you.
I don't have time. 3 jobs, girl. 3 jobs.
Right? Who's time?
I
People
barely
have
brush
time.
my hair in days. And what? Not the hair, no. This hasn't moved. Oh, well, it did move when I had my hair long, which we won't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
We won't talk about that. Ooh. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Stay with us, everybody. The hot dish is posh and well stocked, and it's not done yet. Coming up next, wait until you see Justin Bieber's tour bus. Oh my goodness, he is giving us a tour, and wow, I want it. Then, it was already popular, but the last year has really made us love athleisure clothes. But how do you step it up a little bit? Sara Rogers from Mall of America is here to help us all. And what was Britney's original concept for her legendary Hit Me Baby One More Time video? That answer and more really great secret fun facts about your fave videos from the 90s and 2000s just ahead when The Jason Show continues.
Why is Billy a daredevil?
He's a little like your Billy. Yeah, he's a daredevil. He likes to do bits and stunts. Like he likes to bash into walls and, hey, Dad, look at this bit. He does, like I play, I'm just a dad, not paying attention. I'm pushing him on the swing and he kicks me in the butt. And then he says, hey, Dad, look at this bit. And he does this. And everything's a bit.
Yeah.
Dad, I got to pee. It's a bit. You know.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
peeing is a bit. Well, that's the same with my Billy, who chased his grandmother around with his penis last weekend. You actually sent us a photograph of Billy. Now, this is Billy. That is one of the best-looking kids I've ever seen.
And he learned to read very early there. You see the book he's reading?
Yes. Is he about a year old in this
Yeah, I think
shot?
so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a photograph of you from around the same age. I never imagined I would see an unattractive photo of you, but...
I wasn't a good-looking baby at all. And my mom used to tell the story that I was a really ugly baby, and she had to put a blanket over the bassinet when she brought me home so the neighbors wouldn't look at me.
Oh my goodness. I know someone, I will not embarrass them, but I know someone whose mother did that very thing. It wasn't me. Mm-hmm. I was a pretty decent looking, was a pretty decent looking baby. But I have someone in my life whose mother, he had like baby acne, he or she had baby acne, and the mom would be like in a Target and would throw a blanket over, and then, can I see your baby? No, he or she is sleeping. Sleeping.
Don't wake.
Yeah. Anyway, John Stamos on with Kimmel last night. Let's talk to our audience today. It is Audience Wednesday. Carol, how you doing?
Good, I'm doing well.
Carol, where are you calling from?
Bloomington.
Bloomington. I am there often, home of the Mall of America. And
I'm back.
let's look at your background. Beautiful living room you have there, Carol. I love it.
Thank you.
Your couches look very comfortable. Are they? You have like really squishy couches.
Yes, and they recline, and then the headrest moves. It's really kind of neat.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Go sit in one for me. Will you go back there? I want to see the headrest. Go back there, Carol. I want to see. Look at Carol trying out. It's like a furniture commercial. Look at. You look comfortable, Carol. Look at. She's leaning back. Here she goes. There we go. Carol leaning all the way back. Right. Look at that.
That's that footrest, girl.
Okay, Carol, take a nap. We'll let you know when the show when we need you again. Okay, now let's go over to Vince. Vince, I don't know if you heard me, but Kendall and I have now given you best setup of a virtual audience member ever.
Oh my gosh, I heard and I'm so shook and thank you. I'm so grateful.
I love
nice
you.
to see you guys. Hi, Jason. Hi, Kendall.
It's nice to see you. Look at you. Look how stylish you are. I could live to be 400 and I'll never be as stylish as you are.
Jason, this is not me. This is all my husband, Eric Verostro. I would be wearing plaid and a pair of shorts if it weren't for him, okay?
Well, where are you, Vince, where
Yeah.
are you zooming in from, my friend?
So I'm in Menominee, Wisconsin right now, about an hour and a half east of the Twin Cities, right before Eau Claire. Moved here 5.5 years ago to be a professor at UW Stout and just resigned from my professorship in metals and jewelry to start his studio with my husband, Eric.
I love a story like that.
I'm a full-time studio jeweler making work for Token Jewelry Design in Eau Claire. And then I'm an emerging budding entrepreneur wearing fabulous nails being myself. So.
Okay. We have two of the best audience. We have a relaxed Carol on her sofa, and we have a budding entrepreneur, Vince. Does it get any better on a Wednesday, Kendall? I ask you.
No.
It does not.
Nope.
Vince, Carol, we'll check in with you a little bit later. Thank you, guys.
All right. See you soon.
Bye. And I love I love a savvy audience member who knows how to get a plug in there too. I love that. That's Vince is like, well, since you asked, here's where you can get my jewelry.
Yep.
I love it. And Carol, that couch looks comfortable. I think we should leave and just go sit in Carol's couch for the rest of the show.
I think my favorite part was when she leaned back in the couch and then she was like,
hey, I know, like Vanna modeling the
the
Showcase Showdown. I love it. Next in the dish, the Biebs is featured in GQ. And in a web exclusive, you're going to love this. Come back to the TV because you have to see this. Biebs takes all of us on board this looks like a mansion, but it's his tour bus. Look at this.
So here's my lair. Here's where I watch the Toronto Maple Leafs absolutely demolish the Ottawa Senators. It's 5-4. It's looking good. Here's where I set up. I sit here and I do work. When we're on the road, I sit here and I get emails done and stuff. Watching movies.
The bus also has a steam shower and an infrared sauna. A sauna. Look at that, Kendall.
what? That's
Look
like
at that.
bigger than my house.
That's big. Are you kidding? It's bigger. That's 4 times the size of the studio apartment I lived in for the first 10 years living here. Look at that.
It has a sauna.
Yes.
A full-on sauna.
Well, I don't know why you're talking like that, but sure.
I'm just mystified.
Well, look, when you're Biebs and you've been working since you're 5 years old, I think he deserves it. I mean, the kid works hard. I mean, he's an adult now. I shouldn't call him a kid. I don't want to be condescending.
Do you think you can only turn it on when you're parked? Because like that could get really sticky situation, like with the steam and the hot coals and water and stuff. If you're driving, you hit the red light. I mean, I saw a lot of crashes this morning. You never know. I'm just saying.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what you mean. Can you plug it in when you're parked?
I would assume that the sauna only works when you're parked. Because if you're moving, that could just, he's really busy, but that would just be scary.
I would love to go down just Highway 100 in that thing. Go down 394. Beep, beep.
Be like, oh, I see your party bus. Look at this.
By the way, I just got permission from the person in question, the person of the baby with the baby acne. It's Colin. It's my better half.
It's my husband.
It's my husband. I got permission from him to tell you he was the baby that had baby acne, and Mama Haas would be like at Walmart or something, and people come, oh, look at your baby. No, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Meanwhile, Colin's like, wah, 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 you're making noise.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not, but yeah. And it was one of the first things he ever said to me when we started seeing each other. He had a photo album. He goes, oh, yeah, here are my baby pictures. I was not an attractive baby. I don't think so. I think he was fine.
Well, he turned out fine either way.
I use that horrible word.
What?
Fine. Because when you say fine, you do not mean fine.
He turned out great, is what you meant.
That's what I meant. Next in the dish, Aaron Rodgers has a few more days left as host of Jeopardy, guest host of Jeopardy, and there was a really funny moment in yesterday's show. Look at this.
Title for 400. In the 1960s, these Midwesterners earned 5 NFL championship trophies. Green Bay Packers? Dennis, go
Try
again,
title
I guess.
for 600.
I would just kick them all out. You're all done. I don't care.
You all must leave.
How? Even I would probably know that.
Well, there's not that many teams to choose from. And specifically like in the Midwest that could possibly fill what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it wasn't us. It wasn't Chicago.
It wasn't the Bears.
It wasn't Kansas City back then.
No.
It wasn't, you know.
Wasn't like the last good Bears team like 86 with the refrigerator?
85.
85, 86, the Super Bowl shuffle.
Hey.
I remember, well, I lived, let's be clear.
Bears.
I lived there and I remember watching that with my dad.
I'm very proud
One
of
of
you.
8 things I ever did just with my dad. Aaron and his fiancée, Shailene Woodley, are also opening up about their romance. The two visited my second home, Walt Disney World, recently and sat down for a quick interview from the Grand Floridian Resort. Look at this.
What is one thing that always makes you smile?
This guy.
You.
Oh, you're so cute.
How do you unwind after a long day?
I like a bath, maybe a good glass of wine.
I was going to say cuddle time, but since she went with her own thing, I'm going to say Jeopardy and a glass of scotch.
What is one thing you are most proud of?
I'm really proud, baby, of how you make the bed in the morning. You're really good at it.
Yes. And I'm really proud of your diligence with brushing your teeth. You can go for minutes on end at times.
It's true.
I need mouthwash. That was something, well, first of all, get off my turf, you two. We don't need any more Disney vloggers, so go home. You all have enough jobs. Says the guy who has 3. But we don't, no. How dare, no, we don't need you vlogging about Disney. No. Shailene, go back to making movies. Aaron, throwing the ball. We don't need you. There's enough Disney people. We don't need you. How dare you?
That's all you took out of that?
Well, I let you concentrate on the uncomfortableness of that video.
I feel weird.
Do you feel weird?
Can I just say, and whatever, I don't care who's gonna email me about this. You go from nobody knowing you're together to you're engaged and now you're everywhere. Your love is on display and you're talking about making the bed and brushing your teeth. Oh, puke, stop it, gross, whatever. I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it.
They're already calling each other babe, too.
It's just like, I get that they're engaged.
And executive producer Jeff goes, they're engaged. I get it.
He kind of likes them.
He does like them.
And I mean, I have nothing against them. I just think it's odd that you go from no one knows that you're even speaking, that you even know of each other, to you're engaged and you love each other and babe and we're all over PR everything.
And you're going to Walt Disney World and vlogging.
It's just
too fast.
But come on the show. We'd love to have you guys.
Yeah, but I mean, if you'd like to come on, we would greet you with welcome arms.
Yep, we'll even let you
arms.
in the building.
Yeah.
We'll even figure it out.
I love, but I couldn't put my finger on what it was. You just put your finger on it.
It's just, I
0 to
just don't
60.
get it. Yeah.
Next on the dish, Alex Rodriguez is in negotiations to buy the Timberwolves. You guys know that. It will bring a lot of star power to the franchise, but one of the team's top players isn't so sure about that. It's time for the drama horn. Roll it, Leo.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Anthony Edwards, who was the #1 pick in last year's draft, was asked about A-Rod taking over. Look at this.
Do you have any thoughts about him? Are you an A-Rod fan at all growing up or anything like that? What you think about what he might bring to the team?
A fan? What you mean? Like, who is he?
The baseball player, Alex Rodriguez?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I know he's gonna be the owner, but I don't know nothing about baseball.
You can't blame him. How old is he?
Like 19.
He's 19.
Somewhere.
A-Rod hasn't played for what, 6 years? Tyler, do you know this? 6 years?
It's been a while.
Okay. I look at Tyler like he's a Harry Carey over there. Like
Well,
he's
you
a
gotta remember,
baseball expert.
Things ended not fantastic for a while for A-Rod, and
Yeah.
now he's kind of on the up track, so it's been a while.
I have stories, but I won't say them. 'Cause I'm a
During
gentleman.
the TV show.
Yeah. Find me at a bar and I'll tell you. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back. For the last year, our fashion has become more relaxed, shall we say. But how can we step up our athleisure game? Here with tips is our good friend, the fashion diva herself. Oh, I love this woman, Sara Rogers for the Mall of America. Hi, Sara.
Hi, Jason. Love you too.
Okay, now here's the deal. I wanted to ask you. Now, when people think of you, they look at you right now. You're put together, you're glamorous, you're fabulous. But how often were you like us all year wearing just sweatpants and athleisure?
Every time I wasn't on camera.
That's right. I was the same way. I still am. Like, this suit is the only time that I dress up. The rest, I look like I'm going jogging, but I'm not moving.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even wear makeup a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just been a chill mode for the most part. But you can be still stylish as we're still being casually dressed.
But, I mean, we're having fun, and we're going to show some looks in just a second. But really, Sara, you know, I've been talking a lot about what's going to remain when we're on the other side of this. And, you know, what I mean by that is, you know, wearing masks and maybe always kind of being like, oh, no hugs. What I also think will be changed forever is fashion. Don't you think fashion has been altered a little bit by the last year?
I think you're right about that. I mean, some people don't even want to wear heels anymore. Certainly suits, you know, I've heard the sales for suits have been down. And I think, you know, when we get on the other side of it, unless you're in an industry that really calls for that, I think we've gotten used to dressing comfortably.
Yes. Okay, as promised, we have 4 looks, and we're going to start. Sara always brings fabulous camo gear for us. We're going to start with a camo jacket. Tell us about this, Sara.
Yes, this is a bomber style camouflage jacket that I found at Ever Eve. And I love it because if you're like me, I do wear a lot of black in the winter. And you can easily transition that into spring and summer with a lighter weight colors and tops like this one here from Cotton On. It's that mint green asymmetrical t-shirt that you can easily incorporate into your wardrobe. And by the way, that green color, I noticed it in your pockets wear, is everything this season. It is one of the hottest colors to wear. So if you are a fashionista and you like wearing what's hot and new and you like feeling relevant, that could be a color to add to your wardrobe. I like the way that bomber jacket had the mixed print too, Jason. Yeah. It was mixing the camouflage with the stripe on the sleeve and collar and cuff.
Let me go back to that green thing because we count on you to keep us on trend. Will all greens be on trend, or is it a certain shade this year, Sara?
Well, that mint green certainly is topping the chart, but it is all greens that I'm seeing in the store. That other green top that I had on when I was wearing the jacket, that's from the Buckle, and that's more of a sage green.
Okay.
So I like that too, Jason, because if you feel like, oh, I don't look so great in that sage green, but I look fabulous in that mint green, there's an option out there probably for just about everybody.
Let's move to yellow and a great sweater. What do we have here?
Yes, I think, you know, for athleisure wear, one of the things we can do is wear an uplifting color. And of course, yellow is associated with the happy face. I found this yellow ensemble at Macy's. I think it's a good idea too to have a nice summer weight sweater. This one has a little pointe-tail detail on the sleeve. I'm not sure if you can see it from your vantage point, but it's a pretty little detail just to kind of elevate the look of the sweater. And then joggers. That has been the silhouette of the last few seasons. We have been loving our joggers, but if you've been wearing them in a darker color, consider maybe wearing them in a lighter color like this yellow pair here.
From yellow to red, what's this dress?
Yes, you can be red hot at home too. I found a fabulous red dress at Fabletics. So if you're thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be wearing a dress when I'm at home being kind of casual, you can be casual and cute. This fabric is divine. It's a jersey. So it moves when you move. It has what we call a suede hand to it. So in other words, it feels ultra fabulous next to your skin. And it's that racer back silhouette. I'm wearing it with some slides that I found at Buckle, and they're in a cow print. But I'll tell you, if I had a Zoom call and I was wearing this red dress, I would easily slip a little jacket over my, shoulders or put it on, if you will. And I think you'd be very appropriate for that Zoom call. Fun glasses, too, from Ever Eve.
Again, I know it's a cliche, but it really is a way to be, everyone wants comfort now, but it's comfortable, but it looks nice. Like it looks tailored and nice and not frumpy. We're going to go from red to pink for our final one. What is this?
You can be pretty in pink if that's one of your favorite colors. We are alike that way. I found this sweatsuit set, actually sold separately though, at Aritzia. And this is the quarter zip. Match sets are a huge trend. They are in demand and women are loving it. What I like about Aritzia though, Jason, is they offer different styles. I'm wearing the boyfriend sweatpants, but they offer different silhouettes. So if you wanted a little slimmer fit or if you wanted a little looser fit, they offer that. And how cute are those Ugg slippers from Softmod? I love those. And go at home.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sarah. Go ahead.
I was just saying they're casual at home and fluffy. They've got a little nice outsole so you can, run out and get a package or grab your mail easily. And, they just feel good. Women are giving it a 5-star. They love the coziness. They're shearling, of course. That's Ugg.
All of these looks can be found at the Mall of America. Thank you, Sarah, as always.
Thank you, Jason. My pleasure.
Good to see you. We're going to take a break a little bit later. Ted, producer Ted. Yesterday was the NFL. Today, the pretzel salad. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Only our show will go from that to that.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
We're trying to help you have a good day as well. Welcome back to the show. We have been having a lot of fun this week on the show and on our social media channels talking about Minnesota salads. You know the topic. It all started with our interview on Monday with Minnesota TikTok star, That Midwestern Mom. Well, yesterday I got the chance to try the famous strawberry pretzel salad. Again, it can be whatever fruit you want. It can be raspberry or whatever. Made with a pretzel crust, cream cheese, Cool Whip combo, and strawberry jello on top. Or again, you can put raspberry. I loved it. I wasn't so sure. I was like, okay, I like all of those things, but together? But the same may not be true for producer Ted. He's a self-admitted picky eater. Around here, we just call him PT, Picky Ted. Revealing yesterday, he had frozen pizza for the first time ever in his life this week. So, we decided to have Ted taste the pretzel salad, and here's the first in our ongoing series, Ted Tries It.
Okay, we've read your emails, we've heard the please, have me try this. I'm gonna try whatever this is, some Minnesota salad. Never had it before. It's freaking me out.
Make sure you get the crust, Ted. Get the crust.
I'm trying to... Oh, gosh. There's hints of good flavoring. There's like cream cheese in there. I survived.
1 out of 4.
It's slimy. I'll give it a 1.5. Because Jeff worked hard.
1.5.
Because Jeff worked hard.
Yeah. Because Jeff worked hard on the salad. That's a 4 right there. I loved it. I thought about it. Yeah, the Jell-O got to him a little bit. But we're not kidding. It's not just for the bit. Kendall, back me up. Ted really eats basically like 5 things.
Yeah, he has like the same sandwich every day.
Yeah.
Makes him happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So, I don't know. So we're going to have him try what we consider common food.
Common people food.
Common people food.
Yeah.
You name it, Ted probably doesn't like it or hasn't eaten it in years.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah, he does.
Cheese curds. Those were on the list today.
Yeah, he's going to upset a lot of people. He did say, and he's from Wisconsin, so I don't think he's going to be allowed to go back to that state.
Yeah.
But he said he doesn't like cheese curds. I don't know how you can be from Wisconsin and not like cheese curds.
It's fried cheese.
It's fried cheese. How can you not like fried cheese?
I mean, there's like multiple versions. There's the cheese curd, there's a mozzarella stick, there's probably something Italian that I can't think of right now. It's all
Fried
just
ravioli.
fried cheese. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Bing for the win. Puffy kid. We're gonna I know all about the food. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back right after these words. To name all the breakfast cereals, all the types of chicken tender.
Cause if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he want it. Cause if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it.
Still good, still classic, still iconic. It's been nearly 13 years since we first saw this iconic music video from Beyonce. Single Ladies is part of a fascinating new list about videos from the 90s and 2000s. Welcome back to the show, everybody. You know we love to tear apart bad lists, but we also love to celebrate the good ones, and this is a good one. BuzzFeed is known for its great lists, and this one does deliver. It features 25 facts that will completely alter your mind about iconic music videos. So let's get started. Okay, when it comes to Single Ladies, it took Beyonce a month and a half to learn the complicated choreography. And during the shoot, Beyonce and the dancers did the routine 50 times, breaking many pairs of high heels in the process. 50. So all of us that have tried it and we fail miserably, do not let that nick at your self-esteem, because it took Beyonce 50 times to do it right.
That's incredible. And if someone of her caliber to take that long to learn it,
Yeah.
like, woo, girl.
It is. That video, I would put it up there with, you put it up there with Faith, George Michael, Thriller, Like a you put it up with all the iconic ones, it's right there. Another Beyonce video from her time with Destiny's Child also made this list. This one.
Say my name, say my name. Say my name is around you. Say, baby, I love you. One day. Say my name, say my name.
So that's Say My Name from 2000. Get this. 2 former members of the group, LaToya and Latavia, had found out they had been kicked out of the group after seeing the video. Their vocals are featured in the song, but 2 new members were in the video. Sorry. That's like, again, my favorite story. A news anchor didn't find out she was fired until she walked in, and the dusty frame of her publicity photo was all that remained in the lobby. That's how she found out she was fired. Yeah.
Child.
Nope. Next up, the debut video from Britney Spears. Look at this. This video is full of fun facts. First, the schoolgirl outfit that Britney wore was from Kmart and cost $17. Blue light special, blue light special. Wow. Just think of it. You think of all the budget, the high budgets on these videos? No, Kmart, $17. Next, Britney's love interest dribbling a basketball in the gym. That was her real life cousin.
It just got a little weird.
Right there.
Okay.
That was Brit's cousin. Oh. And the original concept of the video was Britney in space, landing on Mars, and breaking into a dance routine. I mean,
Sounds like a different video she had.
sounds like a Thursday on this show. Britney came up with the schoolgirl concept. That space idea, because you're saying this to yourself right now, was eventually used for the Oops, I Did It Again video.
That costume, not $17 at Walmart.
No, that was the red cat suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
I would love to be in that good of shape to be able to eventually, before I die, wear a Britney Spears red catsuit.
Latex.
I will do it before the show is over. I promise
Are you rolling on this, Leo?
Yeah. Next up, don't roll on it. We don't keep archives around here. Next up, something you probably didn't know about an NSYNC video. Watch closely. Okay, first of all, it's one of my all-time favorite songs. That's a video for the song Pop from 2001. Did you know that in the dance scenes for the video, Joey Fatone was replaced by choreographer Wade Robson? Joey had a broken foot and couldn't dance. And if you look now and pause it, it is clearly Wade. Clearly Wade.
Can I tell you, I took a class from Wade Robson because he did all these videos,
Yeah.
like them and all the other pop stars at that time. I can totally see how he could just blend in
Yeah.
to the crowd. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I love this song. Next, a Madonna video from 2000. You may remember the song Music. Look at this. I love this video. Wearing a big white coat and a cowboy hat while riding in a limo? Well, there's a reason you only saw her face and upper body. Madonna was pregnant with their son Rocco at the time. Isn't that cool?
You can kind of see it in some angles now that you know that.
This is one of my favorite Madonna videos too, and songs. The next video features a star before they were famous in a Ricky Martin song. Look at this. Okay, look right there, right there. That She Bangs, you probably missed it, but the shirtless bartender in this scene is Channing Tatum. Look closely. That's Channing Tatum. Yeah, from 2000. Look at that. I know.
He did, I think he was at Chippendales for a while, right?
Right there he is. Yeah, he did, yeah, later on.
So it makes sense, you know?
Yeah. You can read the full list on BuzzFeed.com. We're gonna take a break, bubblegum goodbye and more when we return. Back in a moment. Great list. Back. Welcome back. Don't forget to sign up to be a part of the Jason Show virtual audience. We'll be saying goodbye to ours today in just a second. Go to the Jason Show Facebook page, Jason Show TV, and click the link we posted. Sign up for a certain day and you will be a part of the show. And don't forget you can follow us personally as well. Kendall Mark and Jason Matheson. I'm very stressed. I lost like 10 followers on Monday and I don't know what I did on Instagram.
You never know.
I didn't even post, so I couldn't have made anybody mad.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything, but now I'm down and now I'm stressed out about it anyway. Okay, time for the bubblegum goodbye. You ready? Mm-hmm. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? That answer when we continue. Back in a moment. Good question. I don't know. Oh, I do know. Welcome back. Let's say goodbye to our audience. Let's say goodbye. Now, this is amazing. Vince has a costume change, for heaven's sake. Look at that. He's the first audience.
Again.
Oh, Vince. Okay, we got to go, but Vince, let's give you a plug. I love to support entrepreneurs. How can people get a hold of you, Vince?
So you can look up at His and His Studio on Instagram as well as TikTok. So it's all spelled out, all lowercase, His and His Studio. My handle is B Pontolo Verastro. I have the longest last name. Don't make me spell it on TV. My husband is at Eric.Verastro, Eric with an A.
Perfect.
So, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you, sweetie. And again, I'm coming over after the pandemic, and we're gonna go on the couch, okay?
Sounds great.
Bye, Carol. Thank you. Okay, it's time for the bubblegum goodbye. What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? Ladies first.
I did a lot of crazy things in my life. I like to have fun. And usually that meant being the only girl that would jump up in front of the line to do something like a keg stand or something like that. I was really bad at them. That's highly inappropriate, isn't it?
I love you so much. I just love you. Mine is about 10 years ago. I didn't travel a lot for a while, and my cousin lived in Chicago, and he called me on a Thursday night at around 9 o'clock. He goes, "Come visit me in Chicago." And I went, "Tomorrow?" And he goes, "Tomorrow." And I go, I was single at the time. I go, "Okay." And within 4 minutes, I bought a plane ticket. I got everything arranged. I had never done anything like that before, and I was on a plane the very next day. to Chicago.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it. It's probably one of my favorite trips there. Tomorrow on the show, Instagram and TikTok food star Nude Eats. Wait till you meet him. Meet the man behind the social media following. Plus, he shares recipes for delicious bruschetta. Nude Eats tomorrow on the show. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're a kid watching that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow.